Hello everyone, so here I have an iPhone Air. I just got it from Apple Store, and I'm gonna do just a quick unboxing and just tell my and just give you a quick look at how the phone looks like and what's new and what's the hype about. You can see on the box that's you see the Air. They advertise as the slim iPhone, and then you can see here that's the Pro, which you're gonna see the regular phone which they advertise the new design with the cameras and all this stuff. So it's a very good marketing strategy, and Apple is known to be the best on this. Then if you open the phone, inside of the phone you have only the cable as usual. It's a pretty slim box because the phone is slim as well. A regular cable, just nothing special. And then you have this super slim iPhone here. I bought it in white color because I think white color looks the best with the edges, shiny edges, looks like more luxurious. That's what actually Apple intended the phone to be, is to be more luxurious, even if it has one camera only, and it's a slim phone, kind of like supposed to feel different than all the other ones, and everything else is inside is going to be like the all the other iPhones except for the exterior design. You can see here you have the same button, the side button, which you can press once or twice to turn on the camera. And then you're going to have here the Type C, and also the speaker is actually on the top. Here's a microphone, I think, at the bottom. And the speaker is going to be on the top, which is a mono speaker, super low volume. It's going to be one of the worst speakers that you heard. So don't expect much about on the speaker side. And you have the same uh, volume up down, and then uh, the action button or whatever the button you can use it as a camera or mute button or other function. So you have a bunch of buttons which are the same as the other ones. The back is nice color white, which I said I think it's one of the best colors. And then when you hold it in the hands, it feels different. It feels comfortable. It feels nice. But all this stuff comes with some downsides. Even if it's thin and the screen is 6.5 inch, it's kind of the middle ground between the 6.9 Pro Max and 6.3 the rest, Pro and 17 regular. So it's a good middle ground. It feels nice in the hand. It doesn't feel big. It feels actually easy to use. And you see the back of the camera, only one camera, so that's going to be maybe a bummer for some people. You can see over there the light, the flashlight, and and you can see that it's going to be wobble a little bit when you put it on the desk, because the camera kind of bumps up a little bit, and if you use a case, I think that would be edging out and not going to be bouncy if you use that one, like the Apple case or whatever case you want to buy. It's going to be a little bit thicker, so it's going to match the camera basically, and the same thickness. And now, um, so the camera, I think it's the same camera design as the other iPhones, just one camera only. And the back, you see that's a white color because the black color was leaving a lot of marks. And then shiny, I kind of like the combination of the white and silver in the Air specifically. In the black, you would have like scratches when you use the MagSafe, and then it looked really ugly. It didn't look like $1,000 phone. It looked like a cheaper phone. So um, I would definitely recommend the white color for you to buy if you like the white color, and if you like the shiny. Of course, you're gonna have to clean a little bit um, the edges because they are shiny. But if you use a case, or even if you don't use a case, it's a nice color, I guess. And then if you turn it on, the phone, it's going to be pretty much the same as you would turn on the Pro, and not a huge difference in terms of inside software, which is going to be the same software, just with the main difference would be the design. So they didn't put nothing specifically. Inside it has the new update iOS 26, the latest update, and you can see the liquid iOS 26. Looks like it belongs to the Air. It looks like it was designed specifically for the Air. So you could see that if you want to go inside the phone, you would have just to go for the activation screen. You can go for the my other videos and see how to activate it without without the SIM card or eSIM in this case, because it doesn't have a physical SIM card. The Air doesn't have a physical SIM card. Only electronic SIM cards worldwide actually, compared to the other devices, which they are, particular countries they have physical SIM card still. So overall, that's a really nice phone, and it's a pretty good phone in the hands for some small things that I don't actually like. The I guess for me the most important would be the speaker. In some way, if you go for loudspeaker, the Pro would be a better speaker for sure. I mean, not even close. And then that would be my biggest issue with this phone, and the price. The price is $1,000, which come close to a Pro, which you get kind of like nothing compared to the Pro, but the same price. You're getting a thinner phone, but you shouldn't be considered luxury just because it's a thin phone. The Pro is expensive because they have a lot of features that the Pro user will use. But in this case, they kind of like decided that let's make a thin iPhone with nothing in, pretty much nothing compared to the Pro, even to the regular 17, and let's price it high. That you could get like an iPhone 16e. It's going to be a little bit thicker than this one, but it's going to have pretty much exactly the same things except for the screen and thinness. But it's going to be light, one camera, and it's going to be a lot cheaper. So, overall, I think if you want to try something new in the iPhone lineup and you want to try the Air, I guess it's an option for you. If you just, don't care much about the speaker, you don't, use a loudspeaker to talk to somebody or watch videos on the speaker, and you're not too much about the three cameras of the Pro or the two cameras even of the regular 17. And if you're okay with a little bit less battery than the other ones, and I think that would serve you well. The portability, I think, would be better on this one. It would be much easier to tuck it in the pocket, in the front pocket. And I guess it's gonna be just more comfortable in general to carry with you. And you would have like a good big screen. But even for that, I think Apple is losing a lot of sales with this one. So thank you very much for watching.